Yes, I said. Yes, I will. Yes. Hi, I'm Helen Sword. This is Helen's Word. And our word for today is the one that occurs 27 times in Molly Bloom's soliloquy at the end of James Joyce's Ulysses. You've got it? Yes. For this exercise, you'll need a notebook and a pen, and also a small bowl filled with scraps of paper. So take a few minutes to get your materials ready, and then let's do some writing. This writing warm-up is called Affirmations and Blurts. I've adapted it from a wonderful book called The Artist's Way at Work by Bryan and Julia Cameron, which is all about how to bring your creative self into the workplace. So here's the idea. You write down in your notebook, we're going to take 5 minutes for this, a series of affirmations, things about yourself that you believe to be true, good things. But then each one's followed by a blurt, and that's the voice of your inner critic saying, bullshit, not so sure about that. Here's an example. I wrote, as an academic writer, I'm creative, full of ideas, someone who paints color on the beige walls of work and life. And here's the blurt. Some people hate color. They like the peacefulness of neutral tones, the warm safety of beige. Your so-called creativity can be jarring, annoying, too much me. Also, it's a girl thing. Men aren't interested in this stuff. They won't take you seriously with all your creativity and your color. They won't respect you as an academic. Ooh, pretty harsh. But the inner critic that comes out of ourselves is often much harsher than anybody actually out there in the rest of the world. So we're going to let the inner critic out to shoot down our affirmations. But don't worry, we'll come back in 5 minutes and pull them up off the floor and resuscitate them. All right, so you've got 5 minutes for your affirmations and blurts, starting now. Now that you've brought all your blurts out into the open, you can turn them around into what Bryan and Cameron call customized affirmations to counter your inner critic. So here's an example. Here's what I wrote in response to my earlier blurt. Bringing color into the world is a creative, life-affirming mission. You go, girl, paint your rainbow. So write these on those scraps of paper to put into your bowl, which you can leave on your desk and draw from whenever that inner critic starts whispering in your ear. We'll take another 5 minutes for this one, starting now. How'd that go? Maybe you'd like to share some of your customized affirmations in the comment box down below. And I hope you'll keep your bowl of yeses on your desk for whenever that inner critic starts kvetching in your ear. Thanks for showing up to write, and I'll see you next time.